Hello and welcome to Sunday Stretch with me, Tanya Week. Thank you for joining. Welcome to October. We're here, we made it, and this is your opportunity to feel gratitude. Be grateful for another month, your ability to be here, to move with me, to breathe with me, um, and to take a break from your day to day and really connect. All right. Now, let's just kind of really pay attention to what's happening in the feet, kind of how they meet the floor. Just again, not taking for granted the fact that you can stand tall, that your feet can be in contact with the ground and balance all of this, all of your body. And then let's just go ahead and get into the heels and the knees. Just kind of bouncing very gently, very slowly, keeping the feet grounded into the floor. You can spread those toes and really feel what's going on up through the feet, through that kinetic chain, all the way up into the legs. And this should feel really good. Just get a little bounce. And let's just bounce, really feeling that heel pushing down towards the ground. And then go ahead and pull under. You can bend. You're going to really pull those hips under and release back, almost like you're about to sit down. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Just really getting some mobility in the hips. Not too much. And then come to anatomical position, arms down, hands facing front. And let's just reach to each side. Reaching down towards the floor, letting the head just kind of move with the body. Feeling the sides start to open up. You can close your eyes and just really feel what's going on in the torso. Keep breathing. Create your own rhythm. Still going side to side. And let's come to center. Let's go ahead and bend the knees. And what I want you to do is to give me an arch in the back, arch, stick the rear out. You can reach those arms back slightly, and then curve. Arms come forward a bit. Arch. So we're going to move through here a couple times. Really should be kind of like cat-cow, for those of you who know. Then curving the back, keeping the shoulders down, and arching the back. So flexing and extending. Just really getting all of those positions in the spine. And release. And now I want you to spread the legs a little wider, down. Give me a little bit of almost like a horse stance. And what I want you to do is keep those hips facing forward and turn, cross the arm. And just give your spine a little twist. Come across your body. Breathe. Keeping those hips Square it to the front so that you can get that maximum twist. And so just like a little warm up almost. You can straighten the legs, and then let's just bring each shoulder one at a time up and around. Make a big circle. When you get to the bottom, really push down, actively pushing. And let's reverse it. So you're pushing up to come down, still coming down. So when you get to that point, both shoulders should be pulling down. Let's do two more. And up. And down. Head comes down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. And go ahead and stretch. First, stretch on your own. Just feel the fingertips coming back. Try to keep that blade in the arm. Don't just, let that. And then you can give it a little assist. Pushing out from the shoulder. And other side. And then. And down. And now just working the head side to side. We're going to be just kind of flowing through some of these basic movements, not only to get warm, but just to give that joint some mobility. Loving those joints, giving them an opportunity to show you how much they love you. Up and down now. Keeping the torso and the lower body centered and stable. All of the motion happening from the neck up. Couple more. This always feels so good. All right, now from this wide stance, I want you to go ahead and turn one foot so that it's parallel to the long side of your mat or towards me if you're facing this way. And the other leg with the edge, same way, kind of in that parallel position. And I want you to go ahead and bring those arms out and up. And then I just want you to reach. Feel a stretch here and outside the hip. And come back. When you come back, use that other arm to pull you up, almost like someone's grabbed your hand and pulled you. So let's do two more of these. Just reaching, slicing through, staying as flat as possible, pulling back up. Even further. And then this time we're going to come down. So remember, try to keep from hyperextending this leg. Keep it straight, but don't push through. And I want you to stretch. Again, get those arms to parallel to the floor and then pull up. Second time. First, reach as far as you can go. Then tilt. And return. So stay bent. Last time. Stay here. Stretch long through the arms. Pull open that top shoulder. And then what I want you to do is to come forward and reach overhead. Really push the hips forward. Keeping the heel on the ground in the front. Keeping those arms nice and even at about 180, and then letting that other arm drop back. Again, opening the front. Last time. Try to go a little deeper. Lunge. And up. Return. I want you to go ahead and give those shoulders a roll to the back and down to the front and down. And bring those feet back to parallel. Let's do the shoulders one more time here in parallel. And up. Turn the foot. So those toes and that hand are both facing the same way, and slide out. Just sliding back and forth. Pull back up. And this time, make it start to really flow. Almost like a little dance. Remember, each side is going to be different. As far as you can go before you tilt. Let's go. Last time. Up, down, pull the shoulders back, and forward, back, and forward. Turn the foot, toes nice and even, shoulders back, forward, back, forward, and down. Release down, make sure the shoulders are nice and open. And we're going to lift up. Look to those fingertips, touch, and then come down. Again, up. Kiss at the top, down. up, down, and this time hold down. Really let that belly come towards the thighs. Top of the head drops to point at the floor. Try to get those hips up on top so you're balanced over the ankles, not kind of swinging back. When the pressure off the toes, you're going to be fully grounded. Flatten that back. Hands can come down. And let's go ahead and come up onto the fingertips, straighten the back. Top of the head faces forward, and then return down. Top of the head towards the floor. Up, and fold forward. From hips to belly to top of the torso. And last time up. And arms out, just outside the feet. And let's go ahead and bend the knees. And come on up with the torso. And let the arms come down. Up, forward. Outside the feet, straighten the legs. Sit. Come up with the torso. Arms down. Maybe a little further. Keep that core tight. Bend. And try to make it fluid. So as you bend, come up. Pull the elbows all the way behind you. Forward. As you come forward, straighten. Last time. Nice and fluid. Bend and come on up. And out. And bend over. Straighten the legs. And bring the hands just between, slightly soften the knees, and roll up. You can bend, keep the knees bent, come into position at the top, and all right, we're going to turn to the side, get into a lunge position. So top foot, back foot will come up onto the ball of the foot, front foot down, and let's come down. All the way down. Top of the foot can release. Pushing into the hips and then releasing. Pushing and releasing. Whatever feels good to you right now. Just make sure you feel that in the hips. And start to lift in the chest. Should feel good. Come on up. Go ahead and let that other leg go back. And we're going to come into dropping the hips, releasing the shoulders back and down, just feeling that release. Chest is open, and come on back. Keep the shoulders on top of the wrists. If those wrists are a little far forward, you can come back. Stretch open the belly. Pull those hip points back. And back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Stay here. Come on up. We're going to go ahead and bring the other leg up. Stretch out. And up. 2. 3. 4. We're doing 2 more. Trying to maximize the range. Each time, 2 more. 1 more. And come up. And again, we're going to bring the legs back. This time we're just going to shift the hips back. This time come forward onto the forearms, legs back. Same concept, elbows under the shoulders. You rock the belly. Keep the neck long. And come down. Arms by the side. And lay your head on the side or forward, whatever's comfortable for you. Relax everything. Now I want you to lift one hand. You can go ahead and just keep it for balance. I want you to take that same side of that leg and I want you to reach behind you. So you can move that other arm out of the way. If this is painful for your shoulder, you can also lift this arm up. If that's more comfortable for you, it's your choice. And I want you to reach that leg behind and reach that arm out. So kind of opening in the hip and then extending through from toe to finger on that side and come back. Both arms down. Other arm up, kind of bracing yourself. You can bend that leg, lift behind you, stretch, open. Again, you can move that hand out of the way. Put the hand down, bring the leg back in. We're going to do it one more time on each side. Start, go from center. You can kind of shift if you need to. You can even rock the body a bit. Breathe. This time I am going to lift that arm so you can see the other way. And reach away. So I'm laying now on top of that arm as opposed to being kicked behind me, maybe opening up a little bit. And let's go ahead and put the arms back. Come back together. One arm up, other arm out. Reach. Feel that pull, that opening of the abdominals. Down. Palms by the shoulders. Push up. Come into a cross-legged position. Just feel the hips open. Note which leg is in front. Breathe. Make sure it's not just your shoulders breathing, that you're breathing into your belly, opening up the chest and the rib cage, letting those lungs just expand, really giving that diaphragm room. And again, you can choose to have a more lotus-like, whatever is comfortable for you in terms of your opening in your hips. I know some of you may want to actually get into a full lotus. Just enjoy the feeling of the hips kind of opening up, giving space. Really seek to zip up in the front and the back. So that the hips really get an opportunity to open. If you want to, you can do a little forward. Again, keeping the back flat and open. Nice little rock. Again, pushing the belly down so you're not just kind of rocking forward with the head. The whole torso is coming forward, hinging from the hips. It feels good. All right, now let's go ahead and do a little rock. Side, little roll. Again, pushing the belly forward, hinging from those hips. And let's go ahead and switch one leg that's in front. And we're going to start with the rolling side to side. They feel different. Hands can be down or on the knees. Maybe giving you maybe a little leverage. No support. And same thing. This time coming forward and back. Just feeling that opening. Bowing forward. Feeling it in the outside hips, those outer hips, and the inner thigh. A couple more. Kind of really self-soothing here. And remember, follow whatever your body is telling you that it needs right now. So, let's go ahead and find the soles of the feet together. Come down. Relax. Yeah, if this is too much, you can always put something under the legs, under the knees, under the hips. Give you a little extra support. Or you can go ahead and cross the legs. That gives you a little more ease. Close your eyes and just become aware of the sensations of the inner thighs stretching open, the hips stretching open. Releasing any tension, kind of letting gravity help you increase the stretch. And then we're going to bring the legs back together, nice and gentle. I'm going to go ahead and straighten the legs. Do a quick scan of your body and see if there's anything that you want to release or relieve in terms of tension or pain. Maybe just discomfort. Just kind of let it go. Let it just melt into the ground, to the floor, away from you. Let the earth receive it. May you find relief from pain and release from tension. And I know sometimes you may have to get back to something. Gradually give yourself permission to stay in sort of a mode where you're gentle with yourself and you're staying aware of what's going on in your body. As you return, to make a new normal of it. But if you have the luxury to relax, maybe even focus on your breathing and do a breathing meditation. Just really focusing inward, focusing on the lungs, on the breath as it rises and falls. And maybe even what you hear around you, just really trying to find the sounds close to you, far away from you, creating more awareness, more focus. Focus on those sounds. Focus on the sensations you feel in your body, particular parts of your body, your hands. What does the ground feel like underneath your hands? Underneath other parts of your body? How does the air feel on your face? Thank you for being here today, for taking this time for yourself as we head into the fall season. It's a great way to reconnect, fall in love with yourself, be good to yourself. So thank you again for joining, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the morning, day, night, whenever you're watching this, that it gives you a great feeling of relaxation, release, and relief. My name is Tanya Leak with EmBODY WELL, and I hope to see you soon.